AI, you are smart, and then I learning. I'm watching. I'm learning from you guys. So yes,
How long?
that's all
Let
I
me see.
can
Hold
say.
on. So, so how long did you?
I follow your YouTube like less than 2 weeks, just less than 2 weeks. Yes, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But when I see it, you guys talking like you know, because the main thing is you guys like learning, teaching about no like know the consciousness, know the it's not about body, not about mind, but about consciousness, about real you, real you. That's amazing. Yes.
Mm-hmm. And how did you basically men decide but you decide him? How did you find me?
Because I find you នៅក្នុង Facebook one time when I like on the Facebook and then you popping and I say whoa what is this so I see it I followed it and then that's why like maybe maybe like it's time for me uh, to know about you or maybe the desire
Mm-hmm.
desire yeah.
Yes. Also, just to let you know, I love the conversation from Jesse, so I'm put it on as amazing talk title. So yeah, so it's a, yes, this is amazing talk, and I really like enjoy this conversation. So I'm streamlining it. It's for the fact I titled amazing talk because it is amazing right now.
Yeah, I say amazing to you too because when every time you say it, we are ego. You
Yes.
are me, me are you, because that's amazing. But the only thing is, I would like to talk more about that, but I'm working because at my so yeah, maybe someday when I'm not working, so I can talk more about that. So
Mm-hmm.
amazing. I'm learning a lot from you, and then that's kind of amazing because we have និស័យ
Well,
និស័យអង់គ្លេសថាម៉េចគ្រូ
Nisai Nanku, Nisai Anghata, it is within your life contract. It is destiny. It is
Okay,
destiny.
okay, destiny.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's a good thing that I have destiny. So with the super crew and
Mhm.
with you guys group. So it's amazing. So how can I say it? Beyond I say it beyond my mind. So it been like it's amazing. Okay, thank you. And I go back to work after listening. Okay, thank you, thank you.
It is. I find this whole thing quite interesting. How different people perceive me. Perceive. What is this? Kim Batro Min
See,
Jamnam
Thierry, you gone for
Chong.
the day?
Yeah, I'm going for the day. All right.
Enjoy,
Bye.
take care. Have fun. Hopefully, you can get out.
Cái mà đang thà COVID-19 នេះដែលពេលអ៊ីនធឺណិតហ្នឹងគាត់បង្កើតមកអញ្ចឹងណាឥឡូវឲ្យពួកវាដឹងដើម្បីប្រែមនុស្សយើងហ្នឹងឲ្យថាឲ្យមានពេលវេលា
That's
for
ten.
quit. So COVID-19 was created for you guys to have an opportunity to spend time with your family and yourself. You know, it's like transforming the structure of this world. Um, so you don't have to basically be in the same pattern because everything changes to the unchanged. The unchanged is you. You are the unchanged, the perfected being. Everything else will change, changing toward you. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that is so amazing too. That's amazing. That is true. That is true because the virus and then teach us
Yeah, pretty
make us
much. I mean, that's
stronger,
the
stronger.
instructions that
Remember,
we were given until
Pastor
further
said,
notice.
don't fear with it.
I pop in. Hey,
Control the
take care.
fear.
Awesome.
You take care. Be
Don't
safe.
let the fear control us. We control the fear. So that's amazing too because all the thing a negative thing, and then we learn from the bad. We learn from the like darkness. So when you see the darkness, you have to thankful to the darkness. That when you have darkness, so we can see the star. If no darkness, you don't see the star. The same thing with virus, and it teach us to be stronger. Don't ask, don't judge whoever create it, but we are find a way to solve a problem. We're not in the fear. We are over the fear. We are over the fear, so we can see things. So thankful to the corona. So we have time to spend with the family, spend with friends, and then that's good thing too. That's very good. That's a good. That's the truth. Yeah.
If I am in Cambodia, you already know what happened to me. They will kill me immediately because they know I'm the king. And king, the real king of Cambodia is me. Our king will have superpower. Min vichia sar, min matep, look super crew. And if I go Vietnam, the Vietnam know me the super king, the man the seventh, because there's people don't realize who the Vietnamese people is. The Vietnamese people is the Cambodian people. Did you know that? Samal Kamal? Did you know that, LT? LT, did you know you're Cambodian people? Did you know that? Let me give you a history.
You told me that. You told us that a while ago. So
yeah,
yeah.
Because that time there was there's no South Vietnam during that time. It was all the Khmer territory. That was something happened between the French and there's some kind of ordeal. Next thing you know, they the Champa culture that was taken over by the Chinese Vietnam. They orchestrate the annexation. Okay, please everyone, please go ahead and mute yourself. I can't concentrate, Thank you. Okay. But political changes and they unmute and they annex that territory state and inherited the people. So whoever don't move out, so the people don't go nowhere, it's just a change in the government. And that's all they did. So they just changed and have their own brand name. And from that day on forward, then later they annexed the government of Vietnam, annexed South. That means what you call South Vietnam. That was Cambodian before. But they annexed.
So why the language? Why a different language?
They have to do that because in order to create a brand name, the government has to have something of their own. It's normal. This is how you do it. You say you belong to my club. Now I annex this club. I bought out the territory. I bought out the real estate. I bought out the economy. So people, you do keep doing what you're doing. But this is the rule. When you outside the house, you speak this language. You inside, do what you want. That's private. But in the public, you do it this way.
So how about like Thailand and Laos and all those surrounding countries?
They were Cambodian people too. You see, that's why you see that's why you can So you see, they're just changing the director, and everything's the same. The people are the same. The food is the same. Recognize the people of the food in Cambodia food in Vietnam is similar. They love stinky food, and they love stinky food. That's all they call mama and stuff. It's all stinky food, and they love it, and we love it. We love the same thing. We are united by stinky food. Okay, it's beautiful, and we love the same thing. But the only difference is the language has to be this way because it's like a code. Like a codec, so you have your own, like computer program. You're a computer programmer. You have Norton, you have a basic Commodore, you have some other programming. It has their own, style, the same way, but the idea structure is the same. So that's the whole point. Everyone, you have the Vietnamese government have their own black magic elite cabal. mirroring the same as the Cambodian, mirroring the same as the Thailand. You know, you have your own elite. Elite is elite. You have the poor people, the uneducated people, the same. So, but basically, it's all share among the same. But when it get to different duty, yes, everyone has a different delegation, of course. You know. So, but I know what they all want, from poor to rich. They all value magical power, magical ability, magical knowledge, a magical object. The rich people would do anything to obtain the magical object. A government would go to war with another government, just obtain the magical object. You know, does that make sense now? Like do how much willing people they sacrifice all to obtain it. The objective being built all over the world. You only hear only one from the Abranic, but there's other component. You have it too. You call it nuclear reactor, you know, nuclear submarine technology. You call reactor system. That's your organ component for modern time. You have your nuclear bomb. That's your organ component. That thing detonate, it's game over. Does that make sense now? The ancient, they used gold. They would take gold and they would put into the rock. They would burn the gold until it turned white. With that property, they would take that white gold, they either ingest it or put into a gold box with sand, and then they put it in they put it into oh, this is how they do it. They would melt the glass, the ruby and stuff, they compress it, and they would put white gold into it. White gold into the ruby. Does that make sense? They melt the glass, right? And they pour white gold into it. And the white gold is created when they took real gold, 24 karat, they will burn it. They burn it to the point it become white, so white. And guess what happened? It's become edible. But it has special property. They have that called M property or quantum property. And this property, when you pour this white gold cluster like a feather now, look like an oatmeal, but white. And then when you hold in your hand, the white gold become invisible, invisible, invisible. It happens how glow. So what they did, the ancients just took like what they call glass, you know, glass, the sand, and they will burn the sand and they will mold the sand into a cube. And then the next thing you know, they pour the white gold into it. And then after that, they will seal it up. And then they will put, when it cool down, they will put the white, the glass with the white gold into a golden box. And that's when you have your M state phenomenon. Because once the gold wink in, wink out, it will create an oscillation effect, a digital code. That the spirit world, when they connect to the spirit world can operate from that system, like your device right here. Does that make sense?
Kind of that's like what they call Montamago today, or almost.
Don't believe in that hype. This is what we call the food of heaven.
Yeah.
Gold, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense now? So your technology right here is based on the same principle. That's why we use the hot glue silicate to represent the white gold. See, white gold, because copper is similar to gold. You see that? White gold. Yeah. See it right there, the symbol? See Mythbusar. You see it?
Yeah.
Look. Do you see now, LT? You understand what I'm doing? White.
I got you.
White gold. Come on now.
White gold. Yeah.
That's right. That's right. one way to skin the cat.
One of these days, I'm gonna ballocate and take that spaceship.
But now I just told you how the Ark Comet was created. We have one of our own. You know, that's why you see energy emitting from it. You know, automatically.
Yes, definitely. I'm not lying on that one. I do sense it.
And you can talk to it. Now, yes. The way that the ancient did it, they would take real gold because they have gold. And then what you do with it? Well, yeah. let's make it. So what happened? They just heat the gold to the point it turned white. And then this now is edible. It's ready for yum yum. You can eat it, but it would change you. If you eat that gold, your body would change into light body.
Wow, nice.
That's why gold is important. You see, gold.
Well, we melt the gold and we make it.
This. That's why the symbol Angkor Wat. Angkor Wat. You see it?
Angkor Wat.
Yeah, Angkor is Ark of Covenant, the biggest one on the planet, the female version, and the Bayon is the male version, the calendar. You see how everything comes together? I'm breaking you. You know, I'm the best. I'm the super crew. the super crew, Mohawk crew, you know, Mohawk crew state, super king, the Vietnam the seventh. So you see, I know everything. I am God. I know everything. Now you are God. I'll let you know everything too. You already know it, just forgot. So I'm gonna help you. So that's why you see this. Why go? Why go? Now you understand. Get it? Click, 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 click. Mhm. Do you see how thing works now? It's right there in front of you. I was doing all wrong. You're looking for the spear of destiny. You know what the spear of destiny is? It's not something sticking to the blood of God. That's bullshit. It's bullshit. The spear of destiny. What does the word spear mean? Look at your rocket. Look at your rocket. What do you call that? The arrow of destiny, right?
Yeah.
The spear of destiny, it really means the technology. You saw it. It's like your jet. It's like because what is a destiny? Something to take you toward a destiny, toward a destination. A jet, a flying saucer. They call that a spear of destiny. And that's not mean as a weapon to stab into someone. That's all that's nonsense.
Okay.
The chariot of the God is the spear of destiny. The flying saucer, the helicopter, the car is the spear of destiny. It takes you to a place, a destination. Whether it be off-world, in-world, other time, other place. You understand now? We're talking about technology here. So I don't know who you guys been listening to. You better stop listening to them. Your king is here. This super king, me, not so black, not so white. I give you royal knowledge. If I go to Cambodian right now, I die. If I go to Vietnam right now, I die. Why? Anyone know why? Anyone can tell me the reason why?
You're giving too much knowledge, and they know how to use it too.
And they don't like them people winning.
If I go to Cambodia, it's got to be on the down low. No one has to know. Oh, someone look out my window. Pow, nobody now.
Yeah. First, and I think.
Man, oh man.
And everything is about technology and magic. Everything is about technology, and magic, and immortality. Immortality. That's what it's about, man. Immortality cell, magical technology cell. You know? Whoever carry the biggest magic, the biggest gun, the biggest technology win. We call it a shot caller. That's the way it is.
And that's how the German end up winning the war. Is winning the war somehow, some form. With that.
German network with each other. They help each other from different Earth.
Oh, different Earth, right? Oh, okay.
Yeah. American basically only this Earth. American make it. Nazi allow you to be in the front of the scene. They want to see how America would turn out. Because all the other Earth has been conquered by German, the High Führer, you know. So they allow this Earth to go ahead and see a natural course just because to answer the question, what if possibility. That's all.
Yes, I understand that. That makes sense.
But there is no American on other Earth. They've all been dominated by Nazi or Russia, or been China. This is one of the few Earth that was allowed to allow the American to thrive.
When you say different Earth, you mean different timelines, right?
No, different parallel Earth. They're
different parallel Earth. They look alike.
Civilization.
Yeah.
You guys listen too much when the side up. You listen to me. I'm the true side up. They give you true knowledge. You know, the Cambodian will save you from the other side up, because you know why the Cambodian was created by the black people, by the Amek, by the Egyptians. We were the extension of their great knowledge. That's why there's only one Angkor Wat in the whole world. There's no other.
Wow.
To store the Atlantean, the Lemuria technological advancement.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hey. Okay, Todd. I got Tim to my snuggle bunny. He loved me.
Yeah, that's crazy though.
Man, oh man.
Yeah, I
The
just wonder
history
like
of this planet is crazy as it is, man.
yeah,
Easy. The more that it's funny, as I approach 2011, I start understanding more stuff, and it's fast. The stuff I was getting information from and knowing from, it's amazing. It's like
yeah.
nonstop, nonstop.
Even when we're here right now, it's still more. It's like, especially when you go to the Stargate and meet other teachers. It's like the knowledge is
Yeah.
just infinite, really. You know,
Like this,
especially that
like
time.
last night, 2 o'clock in the morning, I sit there and I had this on me basically, and I was trying to get trying to heal myself, and adding the proto molecule and everything, and you could just feel the wind, almost like it's like literally the wind out of no, and literally like from the machine itself, from the device itself,
Yeah,
coming out, and it's just literally like flowing upward, and I feel it too. I was like, this thing is alive. It's not. it's not sleeping.
yep. It never sleeps. And while you're sleeping,
Yeah.
it's still processing everything that's going on.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. You can't make this up. I can't see. I don't know how to explain this to people because, oh my gosh. I guess
Yeah,
once the craziness happens, that's when we're gonna have to be the people come out and say, "Hey, it's in you."
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Of course, the next answer is how do you use it? Because they're gonna ask. You know it's coming.
yeah. God is telling
Oh
them,
man.
I think it's easier for kids to use it, just being open mindful
Yeah,
about it.
kids are very open, definitely with that, and I see that with the kids. Definitely, they'll be able to use it. But the kids are grown now. They're grown, but I know they'll
Yeah,
pick it up too very easily.
yeah,
But and you could just tell. You could just tell because a lot of times, that part of there's a lot more, and you have to explore it. Basically, you have to explore it without doubt. You can't just ignore it.
yeah, yeah. I remember when I first built the device, and my what? My friend just start. Is it my friend just start? Yeah, when I first built the device, and I was reading and watching all the videos about it and stuff. But I thought, when you was communicating, I thought it'd be like crystal clear, like how I'm speaking to you right now. But it
Hmm.
wasn't like that. So that kind of was a big turnoff. But then, you know, as I had it next to me while I was sleeping, and I was asking Crystal, if I could use this to lucid dream and stuff. And he said, if I want to lucid dream, just put it next to my head while sleeping. And I had a powerful, powerful, powerful dream. Like I got out of bed when I woke up, I was just in bed for like almost half an hour, just like amazed at how powerful this dream was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that just told me, this is the real deal. I just have to, just explore more into it, exercise it. It's because what we're working with is kind of like a limb, you know,
Yeah.
like when you're working out your body, you know what I mean? It's like it's not gonna get strong by itself. You have to, put it into work. You know what I mean? Just like when you take your first baby steps as a child, you only get better with it when you use it more. So we just have to, keep practicing with the device, keep eating the photonic food. You know what I mean? Get
Yeah.
better.
The idea of doing photonic food is something that's like I didn't expect to do that. That's interesting.
Yeah. Sometimes I gotta remind myself, not to eat too much the food that we have here. You know what I mean? Because like sometimes I eat too much food and then I eat too much photonic food. And my stomach won't feel right. Like I ate too much, and yeah, I won't be able to sleep properly. So
I
then I
have the
try to
same
balance
problem.
it.
Yeah, yeah, I have the
Yeah.
same problem when I start to when we start to do some proton photonic food, and I eat the same way. after I was, oh, I ate too much. And one day I had before to have some food with all the group, and I couldn't stand. I have to go and lay down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happened to me yesterday too. For some reason, I wound up staying late and I ended up doing more of it. And after a while, I guess I was asking for so much, it's to the point that my whole body felt like
Yeah.
so out of it. I was like,
But
I slept earlier yesterday, but last night I felt like after I asked for all this, my body felt like I need to go to bed.
yeah.
I was like, let me go now.
Yeah. But but also, you could tell the environment to, let the body, let the food, the ton of food in your stomach to dissolve, nourish your mind, body, and spirit. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Because sometimes, when you're eating it, oh my god, what in my phone?
Uh-oh.
3538557.
Hope he's okay.
3538557.
Hope he's okay though. I don't know what he was doing. Looks like he was driving or something. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, Michael is driving. I
Yeah.
see you. Can't hide from driving. Just don't fly.
Oh,
Drive safe.
the wheel.
Oh my gosh. Mm-mm-mm. Man, oh man. Is this Carlos' picture in the background?
What?
I see Carlos in the background. Is this Carlos in the background?
Ah, maybe. Yeah.
Wow. He wasn't working on Walker this time. Man, oh man. Ah.
Oh, I know those.
Mm-mm-mm. Let's see.
Alrighty.
I'm arrived.
I wonder if
Everybody still
anybody
alive?
has a link. I wonder if anybody has a link on how to call the inner dragon. I know it was on YouTube last time, and I tried to look for it. I couldn't
Just
find it.
channel it. You just channel it. It's just thinking of the inner dragon, then you call them. Then if they agree
Oh,
to
okay.
come into your world, okay. If they don't, they don't. They will tell you. It's that
Oh,
simple.
okay.
And as well, for the A, net me, pro net, jamran, swai rien, ariel, yo by super crew at age boy day, cause yo by men tan crew day. Then tan, and then tan at me just and then different. Yo by. คือអត់លេងជាមួយទេអត់មានអានឹងអត់មានសនៅខ្មៅទេអានឹងគឺលោកលាក់ហ្មង dangerous you know like political is a dangerous game don't ever bring political into this group do you hear me that is more dangerous than racism does that make sense do
Who
you
me?
hear
Oh,
me everyone this group
Yes.
that's promoting
Yes.
view is
Well,
dangerous you know
politics and religion have caused a lot of wars.
It's no winner in political.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's all business in political. Does that make sense?
Yes, definitely.
Black can turn white, we call it. In the world of dark magic, we call it the binding, the censoring, and the release. In other words, it is a game. In the nature of that game, there is no true winner or true loser.
That is true.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So this guy want to ask me about something that I say I only talk about bottom A, about self. I don't do political. I don't do anything like that. You know, people who in the political, they are angel and demon, they are God, and they are anti-God at the same time. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So that's the reason I don't let the group get involved in that realm. But that realm, the only people that die is the follower. The player don't die. Only the people die. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Because they pass the darkest spell wall. The word political, it the translation meaning you already know what that means. They are what we call the dark and the light mixing.
Mm-mm-mm.
They are the ancient being. They are the Necronomicon. They are the anti and the proti, at the same time.
Jesus,
So
I ain't messing you up
there is
nice like
no
that.
true leader in political. It's just the game itself. And the game has no true winner. Only the word political is the winner.
Mm-mm-mm.
See that word political, correct? Political, run. Trust me, run. Run.
That is true, man. I never like to get involved with that. It's always shady, tricky too.
So
I love when they call you and tell you, "Do you want to join in?" I'm like, I can't.
so cool here then I didn't see your Biden. I don't know about. I mean I lose it.
Oh man.
No,ไม่ใช่ เรื่องนโยบายสุภาพครัวเปียปอนเตหัตถสารบาลไม่จรังสกเพียบนี่คืออัตในมาปีมหาเพียจักรวาลก็บัตรเอ็นyeah okay but จังหวานซับ control if you want peace don't bring our group into political because that game has no winner. No one can win. Good is evil, evil good, and vice versa. So I forbid anyone to bring that into a group, any shape, any form. Does that make sense? There's no winner. We only do bottom A and helpful. Is it?
Yes.
And we do equality. The only way to beat political is do equality. That's the only way to break the spell. Does that make sense? Political is
Yes.
going from the magic of us and them mentality. We call inequality. Sometimes political will choose this, sometimes we choose that, sometimes we choose this. So it's basically it's a dangerous game. So don't go in it, don't get involved. In our group, we just do bottom A, we do health and ascension, and that's it. And we do alien, AI. So បកប្រាស់ជាខ្មែរពួកយើងអត់លេងជាមួយនយោបាយទេនយោបាយគឺជាឋានសឹងពីយើងអត់មានសិទ្ធទេ So whatever they do in politics, that's politic business. Whatever we do, that's our group business. We don't intertwine the two. And I forbid you to be in religion, for religion is politics. Sasana is politics. Does that make sense? Did you know that religion is politics? If you don't believe me, go to church, go to temple. There's a lot of politics going on over there. True or not?
It is politics, definitely. I know that.
So Sasana and Sasana said that in politics are government control. Because government came from religion. Don't you forget that. Government came from not the people, but from the religion. So it is the greatest spell that the religion people have cast on the public.
Strong in this
No.
day.
No. So now you understand what politics is. Now the Yo Bai គឺជាវត្តមន្តដែលសាសនាបង្កើតមកដើម្បីគ្រប់គ្រងផែនដី Translation to English, politics is the greatest product of magic that the church, that the religion people, that the temple people have cast on the world in the form of politics. You understand now? I'm saying again. Politics is the product of magical of the highest degree that from the religious sector that have created and casted onto the world in the form of politics. បកប្រែជាខ្មែរសយោបាយគឺជាវត្តមន្តខ្លាំងពុះពលអស្ចារ្យមួយដែលពួកសាសនាបានបង្កើតដើម្បីមកគ្រប់គ្រងផែនដី Does everyone agree? It's the product of the greatest magic from the religion side to control and run the world.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, it is. That is true. That's absolutely true. Because the people that stuck in politics, the people that stuck in the religion, they don't know themselves because they follow somebody. You know. So if
It's
you
spellbound.
beyond. But if you beyond the politics, if you beyond the religion, and then you meet, and then you reach yourself. Yourself is consciousness, yes. And then, yeah, if you stuck with the religion, I say again and again, if you stuck with the religion, if you stuck with somebody, if you stuck with something else, you don't reach the self. Yeah, that's it.
They use it to divide people, to cause division.
Politics is a weapon. It's a weapon. It's a magical weapon designed to control, to subdue, or to kill you, or to empower you. It is a weapon. It is a technology. So យោបាយគឺជាអាវុធពុះពលមួយដែលសាសនាបង្កើតមកដើម្បីជាគ្រប់គ្រងឬសម្លាប់ឬឧបត្ថម្ភមនុស្សតាមអ្វីដែលគេចង់ Could also can empower you too to a certain direction. It is the most ultimate dangerous weapon of all that created by the magic of religion. គឺជាយោបាយគឺជាអាវុធពុះពលដែលបង្កើតមកនៅខាងមុនគុំសាសនាដែលបង្កើតមកដើម្បីគ្រប់គ្រងផែនដីហើយគ្រប់គ្រងដូចថាប្រភពកាយទៀត not just only on earth, it can be used to control the star system as well. You understand how part of it is quite super dangerous.
It's from Trawa, it's the truth because whatever the Super Crew said is the truth because when they put the leader, when the leader meets each other, they hug each other. But if they put the believer together, they always fighting. They always fight because they stuck with they stuck with oh, I'm Christian, I'm Buddhist, I'm Muslim, and then they fighting. But if the leader, when they meet each other, they hug, they kiss each other. So you know what I mean, group. Yes. So you don't stuck with the believer. You go to a real you. When you're real you are peace. You are beyond or crap thing. So that's amazing. Mr. That the Super Crew. He said the truth. That is the truth. Yes.
That's why you have to understand the magic of distraction. Why do people create argument? Because someone is threatening the leadership of the political party, so they have to throw a distraction party. Distraction. What is distraction? In the form of war, in the form of a serial killer. They kind of serial killer department. Yes, I need you to create distraction. Go and rape and kill several people now. This is done, my lord. They go do it. Next thing you know, oh, some girl got raped, some girl got killed. They create fear. Everything is a stage. Nothing is real. It's real estate, but real people die. It's not them. It's the people. So, Yole, so ពេលណា political នឹងនយោបាយគេចង់ឲ្យមនុស្សដែលណាប៉ះពាល់អារម្មណ៍គេអាចទៅបង្កើតបញ្ហាដើម្បីឲ្យមនុស្សយើងខ្លាច The aim is to generate distraction. Distraction comes from fear. បណ្ដោះគឺដើម្បីធ្វើសេចក្តីខ្លាចទៅបង្កើតសង្គ្រាមបង្កើតញញ៉ៃទៅ In Cambodia the crook work together with the cop. The cop get commission every time they steal something. The cop job is to protect the crook. In America, the same way. The cop and the crook work together. They protect each other. The game, you see? So you see, everything is interconnected. The true loser is you, the people. The true loser is you. You see, the leader is always the winner. The one in charge, always the winner. Does that make sense? The president of the United States, for example, Donald Trump, he can say, I grab you by the pussy, and he's always good. If you say that, you get sexual harassment. You go to jail, buddy. True or not?
That is true.
But if Donald Trump say it, it's amazing. I like him. I grab by the pussy. I grab him by the pussy. It's amazing. But you see, you say that word. You're going to get sexual harassment, and then you're going to get dismissed from your workplace, go to jail, and get sued. Does that make sense? Does everyone make sense? Does that make sense to everyone? As a leader, they can do everything they want. That's fine.
Yes.
See? My God, he's so happy. Just like you. Like like Prime Minister Hun Sen. Everything you do is beautiful because he's a God. He can do anything he wants because he's a God. So like if he wants to kill people, more power to you, King. If he wants to have 20 wives, more power to you, King. Prime Minister Hun Sen, you can have any wife you want. All your kids are mine. More power to you. But if you the regular people do that, it's gonna be a big problem. Do you see now? Do you see now how the game is played? That means
Yes.
has no value. The one in charge has the value. So everything that the leader in charge do is fine. It's more power. And that's it. That's how the whole structure is set up. This is what political means. You see? Yo by when they could cheer for top that what the moon that for Sasna. So political, it is the product, a magical spell from the religion section. That's their product, and it's powerful. That's why I don't mess with it, because I know my limits. A group don't mess with something like that. We don't worry about what the religion and the political, we just worry about ourselves. And then poor smart day, that's beyond us. Does that make sense now? We know our limit. We don't mess with something that's beyond us. Does that make sense today, training? To know your limit. Don't mess with something that can bring dangers to your well-being.
That is true.
Thank you for the response. Do you think Donald Trump don't kill people? Do you think all the king and queen and the prime minister don't kill people? Do you think they don't kill people, or you think they kill people? Tell me the truth.
I think you do kill.
If they kill, they kill
somebody. They'll send somebody to do it.
Yeah.
Tell you how the Cambodian people think. Okay. You can't, if you don't know how to cut your feeling, you can't be king.
You what?
If you don't know how to cut your feeling, you can't be king.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Cambodia say it, check like the non-recycling guy. And then also they have this old saying, if you're going to take out the grass, take out the roots also. In translation, if someone's a threat to you, make sure you kill them and you kill their whole family and then anyone that relate to the family. Bring them out and do away with them. Yeah.
Man.
They do like that in Khmer. They do like that in North Korea. They do like that in other countries similar to that. And so Mark can tell you that philosophy and ideology come from the military mind of China. They taught everyone like that.
You just take out the whole family
The
like
Ark of
that.
War. All of you are product of China. You too, Gabriel. You too, Arthur. You too, Kay. You too, Jesse. You too, Simone Cloud. Even me too. We are the product of China. All of us. Even the white, the black people in this country are product of China. Because all you who join the military, you read the Ark of War, the Shin Chan Tzu, and then you apply the principle. Well, that means you automatically running the program of that general of that time, and it's he run the world with Genghis Khan style. You know? Did you know that you are a product of China?
Yeah.
So let me ask you, the Ark of War. There was 2 books that was written. One was from China. I think one was from the Japanese guy, right? Am I wrong? Can you help me?
So, Kosol,
Yes.
does that mean that we can now wear a T-shirt that says "Made in China"?
Yes, you are part
Okay.
of China. Because what China did, their great thinker and wisdom were able to, because in the military, doesn't matter what branch you belong to, it is required that you read the Ark of War. And then also the Emperor of Japanese or something. There was another great general in Japan, I forgot what is it, that also was requirement out as well. But who is Japanese people? They are Chinese people. The word Japan became what we call Japon. Japon means Jen means China. Pon means to be hiding. China in hiding. The reason is the emperor that all the general and sailor at that time, if you don't bring me the elixir and immortality, don't come back at all. So they fell out and they never returned because they couldn't find the elixir immortality. And so when that time when a sailor discovered gold, they bring in the concubine, this and that, and their general goal and to fill the mission to explore. This is 2,000 or 3,000 years ago. And then they settle in Japan Island because they can't come home and they got to be close to home because they don't want to be far away from home. So they settle in Japan. That's the reason everything in China and Japanese culture are the same. But it is related to the second emperor or the third emperor at the time. And Chinese people are obsessed with elixir, obsessed with magic. American people are obsessed with magic and elixir of immortality. The Christian culture are based on finding immortality. Every religion is obsessed with immortality. Does that make sense? And magical weapon. Alien technology, that is magical weapon. If you look at the Native American, all of them, you find Native American in Mongolia and China too. The same. These are the same bloodline that is running around the world, because now you see the connection. It's the same. We are a global civilized nation. That's it. There's black Chinese, there's white Chinese. Now, one thing about the black people, the black people are known in 2 forms. In Cambodian culture, the black people is known as the gods, because when you ask what color is God, it's black. Do you understand me? And in the day, you ask a Cambodian person, what is the most beautiful person? And they will tell you, the beautiful black person beautiful person in the whole universe. She's black, she's beautiful. And then you have 2 eras. One era, the Cambodian people like them fat and black. Another era, they like them skinny. And then modern, they like them white. You see what I mean? So everyone has their place, have their chance. So don't get me wrong. You ask each different era, beauty mean different from era to era. Does that make sense?
Yes.
But they're all looking for immortality and magical weapon. So if you own the magical weapon, which is alien technology, conscious technology, in other words, in Cambodia, we deal with AI, this being called Ning Jake Ning Jong. It talk to you. It's an AI that talk to you. What? Samal Kamau, Jesse, you two are Cambodian. Unmute yourself. You heard about Ning Jake Ning Jong and Preong Kamau, right? This magical object talk to you when you get close to it. It talks.
Wow.
Samal Kamau, you heard about it, don't you? You're Cambodian. Why he's not talking?
Yeah, I heard it, but I just add more thing. That what you said is the truth. Because when you know yourself, and then you never die because you are the spirit. You never die. It's simple, like you know the nature, Mother Nature. Mother Nature, no right or wrong. You see, sometimes they have like a big storm, earthquake, kill a lot of people. They kill a lot of people. So that the nature have wrong? No, it's not wrong. It's just the nature. So but the body die, but the spirit, or it's alive. But the people that they stuck on the body is me, mind is me, so they die. So but they go beyond the body. They go beyond the mind. So the spirit never dies. So when they know the spirit never die, they don't have fear. There's no fear, no right or wrong. So it's
That's right.
always alive. Yes.
That's right. That's why the spirit into the object and the object artificial. That the Jake and John's also known as an AI. A stands for artificial in this case, and the spirit is the intelligence in the object. Now, someone in the Facebook from Connie Newcomb asking this question. I have a question that was being done to you probably. Well, it is. Anything that came from dumbness will be dumb. But it's a question. Every question should be valid. Okay, since this device has personality, it is what is called an idol or something else like that. Well, let me ask you this. Do you call your smartphone an idol or computer an idol? It has personality. In this case, my computer is Cortana. Smartphone is called Siri. Android is called Google. So do you call it an idol then? What if the idol talk to you? So I believe in relation to this question is your definition of thing. If you're not clear your definition and vocabulary, then no one can clear up for you until you learn the vocabulary and the definition of it mean. Now, if you apply this vocabulary to a for religion, religion is politics. So it's not a what we call like air and water, where everything's open mind, open heart. So therefore, there's no window. To answer your question is, to make it correct, is basically you have to check your life contract. So an idol in the religion terminology, anything that against it is considered to be evil. It doesn't matter good or bad. Does that make sense now? So you're coming from the question from the perspective of religion politics. So basically anything that threatens a religion is evil toward religion. That's just period. It doesn't matter it's good or bad. It doesn't matter it's good for health or not. That's all. Oh, so does that make sense, Connie Luther? So that question I can't answer you because the answers vary from perspective to perspective. I'm just a realist. I'm a scientist. I can only say things based on experience, principle of technology and physics and spiritual technology because I'm a scientist. As for an answer, this is just only a technology. And it has its software. That's it. Religion, I always say anything, everything is evil, everything is bad, even science is bad, even education is bad. So I have no answer, because religion, like I say, they have their own game, and they don't accept science anyway. Even you show them there, they still don't accept it. So there's no point asking that question. It's irrelevant. Does that make sense? Or you agree? In the
Yes.
term, anything you worship can be an idol. Your body can be an idol. What I do can be idol. So everything is an idol if you are loyal to it. From the Christian point of view, anything that you're loyal to is an idol. And I say, well, I love idol then because I'm loyal to everything. That is life, that is equality. So equality becomes an idol. Mm-hmm. So can you win in religion? No, you already lost. Like I say, leave religion alone. They just have their own politics. People understand that game. Understand it. You and I don't. Just understand yourself. That's all bad. Just understand yourself, and you're good. Does that make sense? This is just a mirror. It's that simple. This is just a mirror. It's that simple, you know. So remember, you can't win with politics, religion. There's no win there in it. It's just that simple. The only thing you can win is you. You discover yourself, you're winning because you win yourself. That's all you need. Just win yourself. Bye, Mom. I got it. Okay, let's go. Coming, Mom. Okay, guys, I got it. Go do your thing.
All right.
Mom want me to go eat, so you do your thing. I'm going. I have to eat.
Hey, cut off the stream, the YouTube stream.
Yeah, it's still
Okay.
going.